who could it be but Father God? Me have my visa, you know, and my passport left for me get. Yeah.
I may not know too much about the VYBZ Kartel trial because it's everywhere in America. I mean, it's everywhere all over the world. And like I said, but for the prosecutor, ladies and gentlemen, this is what prosecution does. Whatever, I know you guys have a different terminology. You know, we say lawyers, attorneys in America. You guys say solicitor, prosecutor. You call them some kind of other name. But if you really look at it, when I look at the justice system in Jamaica, it's the same corruption justice system in America. The only difference is we have juries, okay? And I get to find out that some of y'all have juries, some of y'all don't have juries. Okay, that's fine. But like I said, the part that got me with the prosecutor, this is what prosecutors do. They look for a conviction. They don't care how strong, how solid, or how weak the conviction is. The more numbers of cases that he or she makes for the county, the federal, or even for the jurisdiction of Jamaica, West Indies, that makes them look like a power. Like she's a person that wants to be known as the woman that has the iron fist, that when it comes to any cruelty and anything, she can dismantle it. She can make it be dismayed. Okay. The only situation that I'm saying is she's making these two men, the one who she believed that was a perpetrator, which is VYBZ, he's not the perpetrator, but in her eyes, versus with the mother who lost her child and many others. They're making a porn out of this because the reason why I say that is because, first of all, VYBZ's mother, she wants her son to come back. Okay. She wants her son in one piece, considering the fact that she knows he's suffering in jail. Then the other mother, she wants to have redemption, and she wants to have him to receive the justice that she served for her son. But if you really look at it, they don't really care about both parties. And I'm referring to the prosecution and even to the jurisdiction of this whole entire dynamic, because that's the same thing that be happening in the United States justice system. Many men and women have been incarcerated, including juveniles. And if you look at some of their crimes, you say to yourself, what? You know? And then crimes are happening every single day. And you look at how some of the time these people are being convicted with stronger cases. There's cases where men and women have not even seen a judge. They have not been sentenced, and they transfer them in state penitentiaries. So they're there in court, in jail, rotting in jail, and haven't even seen a case. So they're living all their time and don't even know how many years they're going to be released from prison. Or sometimes they're there with no parole. Okay. With VYBZ situation, when they knew there was contaminated evidence, okay, that should have been either a mistrial, and that case should have been dismissed. But they're not going to do that. They're going to use this situation as leverage, and they're going to squeeze out every leverage they can, because for the simple fact is election season. They do this all the time when it comes to election day, and they will use people as a pawn, okay? A pawn. So in this situation, the part that gets me with the prosecutor of Jamaica is when she boldly stated, because she was talking to a person, I think it was on a radio interview. She said, yes, there has been contaminated evidence when it came to jury. I said, huh? So if it was happening before, why the hell you couldn't put a stop to it? You know, consider you're a person that's governing the court alongside with the judge or the magistrate. I don't understand it. So she also said a whole bunch of stuff that she was opening up a can of worms, which I'm not going to repeat on this thing. So I was like, this lady's not only she's rude, she's also arrogant too. Like, you know, some people, you know they're wrong, but they don't want to prove that they're wrong. They want to be strong, and they have a little arrogancy about it and still keep their head up high. Those people are called narcissistic people. Okay. And she has a little bit about it. I don't know the lady, but she have a little bit about it. And I'm not a person that sides with people. I observe people. So pretty much she's still feeling that it's going to be a win-win for her. Okay. But here's the thing. I may not be an attorney, and I'm not acting to be one. You know, this is the reason why I had to stop finishing up law school, because, you know, the justice system is very corrupted, and it's corrupted everywhere. You know, it's like people make their own laws. I mean, you go to law school and learn everything about the Constitution, the criminal, the civics, the this and everything, and you follow everything by the book and even from your licensing. But they cut corners for, like I said, because justice is blind. It's blind for the guilty, never for the weak or the destitute. The weak and the destitute always have to pay the crime, okay? Especially if somebody can't afford an attorney, okay, or even afford to go to court and do appeals. So, like I said, as of this whole entire scenario, you know, they're gonna do everything to try to hold him. And like I said, when I was learning about habeas corpus, okay, I was learning a little bit. I even went into the book to find out if I was saying it correctly. Usually when you have a new trial or something like that, you pretty much have to do everything from scratch. So I want to know where all those evidence is going to appear, you know. But she have confidence that she's going to win, and she confidence that she knows, and probably she has something behind her sleeve. We don't know that. But like I said, they're going to basically milk the cow with this. You know, I just hope he can get out soon, according to all his accomplices and whatever. And this is a wake-up call to see how the justice system works. Because many men, when you hear them about their cases, you be like, damn. And then you like, you did 10 years because you had weed in your mouth. You know, you wasn't selling, you wasn't distributing. All kinds of foolishness. And that was your first time. You got 10 years because you was helping out a friend of yours that was an undercover cop because he wanted to get down somebody. But meanwhile, you know, you was just doing him a favor, and you never went to jail before, and you doing 10 years. Those things be happening. I'm telling you, those things be happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the justice system. You know, we see it literally right here in Jamaica, West Indies, and then we also see it in the United States.